Hey, what's going on, Pats Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Ken's Pats Talk Patriots podcast. Man, I hope all y'all doing all right out there today, man. It's a Monday, late Monday evening. We got Monday Night Football tonight. We right here tonight. Real quick, we're gonna recap the Patriots and Steelers game. I didn't have a chance to get on but the game was last Thursday, so I didn't come on last Friday to give y'all a quick recap of the game. But I think there's two sides of it. You got some fans that are happy that we won that game. You got some fans that are mad that we won that game in terms of draft positioning. So me, from my standpoint on it, I'm on the side of I'm not very happy. Why I'm not happy? Because we could have improved our draft positioning. Right now we're still picking two, so we lost that game. Well, I mean, yeah, let's just start out by this: if the Panthers, assuming the Panthers continue to lose, our draft position is not really going to get no better. It really ain't. So being at the fact that we won that game, the worst we could have been was probably 5 or 6. We could have dropped it where the Giants were at, but we won the game, and we still picking top three. So in Arizona, we're picking top three because Arizona was on a bye week. They was on a bye week this previous week, and even if they got San Francisco this week. So if they win if they win this week against the 49ers on Sunday, I think that might that'll help us out a little bit because they'll get them 4 wins. But we got the Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm gonna get into that game later on this week. But in terms of the draft position, we still at two. We didn't improve it. Didn't get worse. And it's probably me picking it. We have like a 40. We got like an 80% chance. I seen earlier to be picking in the top three. The rest of our schedule is the Kansas City Chiefs, the Denver Broncos. You got the Buffalo Bills, then you got the Jets. I only see one win, maybe two. The Denver depends on what Denver Bronco team shows up. But even they've been playing real good the past couple months. Ever since they got 70 points put on them by the Miami Dolphins earlier this year. Denver's been playing good. Russell Wilson hasn't been turning the ball over. So that's not even a gimme. The only gimme we really got, now they're going to call the Jets a gimme because they just upset the Houston Texans yesterday. A game that I picked. I predicted the Jets to go in to beat the Texans there at home. I thought that team would have some fight with Zach Wilson coming from the bench and starting. And Houston was able to get the win. So there's no gimmies on our schedule. There's no more gimmies on the schedule. No more. So what's going on, Jamar? Appreciate you hopping in, bro. But yeah, I'm just going to recount the Steelers and the Patriots, man. Bailey Zappi looked real good, man. He looked good. I'm not even gonna lie. He looked good. Second half, don't know what happened to him. Went disappeared, but we didn't even do much in the second half. We didn't need much for him in the second half of the game. But the first half, I don't have the exact numbers right here, and I ain't even really pulled up the all 22 yet. But he looked real good. Hunter Henry got going, had a couple touchdowns. Juju Smith-Schuster had like 4 or 5 catches for 90 yards. Devontae Parker didn't play. Tyquan Thornton got involved. They didn't have no big numbers, but he was active. Ezekiel Elliott, probably besides Zappy, Zeke was probably the MVP of the game. Had a pretty good game. Former the Dallas Cowboys, Ezekiel Elliott. I mean, he's been playing good. Still got some gas left in the tank. We looked good on offense the first half. I don't know what happened to second half, but the defense prevailed. They looked real good. Jabril Peppers flying around. I think we need to give Anthony Jennings a contract. Anthony Jennings has to get a contract, man. He's been balling. He has been balling. Yeah, Zappy did look good. Yeah, he did first half, man. I don't know. I mean, he turned back into Bailey Zappy, and he looked like the New England Patriots from this year after that first half. I don't know what happened in the second half, but he looked kind of bad. But man, we are like I like what we're doing, man, and it kind of go. I feel bad for Matt Jones now because why couldn't he been doing that? Why didn't Matt do that none this year? Those are the questions that are going to get asked. What Max staying on the sideline? I mean, he really won't show a lot of emotion. There's reports after the game that he kind of fist bumped Bailey Zappi and gave him like a hit, like a good job, good luck or whatnot. But man, I think it says a lot to do about Matt Jones. Now let's not give Zap his flowers yet. I don't. It was a Thursday night game, short week. Steelers did just lose to the Arizona Cardinals. So I mean, and Kyler Murray and James Conner looked good against them the week prior, a few days prior to. So let's see what Bailey Zappi can do this week against a formidable defense in the Kansas City Chiefs. We got the Chiefs on Sunday. I'm gonna get into that game tomorrow and the rest of the week. But we got the Chiefs on Sunday, a real good defense. They just did a pretty good job against Stephon Diggs yesterday and Josh Allen. They did lose the game, but that Chiefs defense is for real this year. That's a top 5 defense in Kansas City. Probably the best defense Patrick Mahomes has ever had. So let's see what they can do. I think Zappy. I think what we see is when you give him a full week's amount of reps, he a full week amount of reps. He normally plays pretty good. You saw he looked against the Giants. He didn't get the full week amount of reps. He came in and reserve dude, and Matt Jones played bad. But you saw he looked when you get him the full week and you let him know he's gonna be playing against the Chargers. He was decent. He didn't really turn the ball over against the Steelers. He did throw an interception. But Bailey Zappi is what 3-1 as a starter. 3-1 as a starter. And look at Matt Jones' record. Now I know it's a small sample size, but Bailey Zappi has looked real good. I ain't gonna say real. He's looked okay, much better than Matt when he's got in there. He does turn the ball. He's not the most accurate on a lot of his ball. He turns the ball over a little bit. It's not accurate. And even though it's a couple balls, I know he wish he had that. But for the most part, he played real good against the Steelers. He played that first half. He played so good. We didn't even need much from him in the second half. He didn't even need much from him in the second half. I think that Steelers pass rush, Michael Wingy, the offensive line, played real good. T.J. Watt didn't really get a lot of pressure. He did get hurt. He's in concussion protocol. He didn't put a lot of pressure on Bailey Zappi. Alex Highsmith got hurt. I thought the offensive line played good in the first half. Second half, don't really know what happened. Jamar says, let me see. Yeah, I knew the Jets was going to win. So yeah, I had a feeling about that game. I had a weird feeling that the Jets was going to beat them. I told the boys on the podcast, East West Football Podcast, go ahead and subscribe to it on YouTube. I told them that they was going to go. I said the Jets going to beat the Texans. That was my upset pick of the week, and boy was all right, man. So we put some money on that thing. But yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Let's see. Y'all, if y'all just chime in, make sure y'all comment. I will put your comments up and address all of them. Yeah, Zappy did look good. Not gonna lie, already got to that. But I appreciate it, Jamari. But yeah, man, he looked real good. Like I said, it's a small sample size. We got to see what he does against Kansas City. Now, me as a fan, I'm hoping we don't win no more games because right now we sitting at number 2 in the draft. Number 2 in the draft. Drake May just declared for the NFL draft. We don't need to win no more games. It's like if we win another game, we can go from picking number 2 to possibly picking 6 or 7. And we can drop to where the New York Giants, Tennessee Titans at. Now you get into that 4-win territory. We don't need to win no more games. I know it's hard to tell the players not to go out there and like not win the game. You can't really technically do that. But those players that are playing right now, they're playing for contracts for next year. Those coaches, they're coaching for another team. You know what I mean? These players are playing for playing. They're not gonna just go out there and lay down and just throw interceptions on purpose and not win the game. They're not going to do that. That's just not how the NFL works. But behind closed doors, the coaches are like, they probably don't want to win this game because you don't have your long-term future on the team. So what's the point of winning any game? And I really don't feel like I said we have any more winnable games. The Jets, I'm gonna say the Jets might be maybe, but even yesterday how they look, I don't think we can beat the Jets. And I know we don't beat them with like 15 straight times, I believe. Belichick, if that is his last game as a Patriot, he's probably gonna want to go out on a high note. But I'm hoping the Jets beat us that game. Other than that, we're not gonna be favored to win no more games. We won't even favor to beat the Steelers. We're not gonna be favored to win. We're definitely not favored against Kansas City. The Chiefs are coming off 2 consecutive losses. They're not losing. Guess what? They're not gonna lose 3 in a row. Denver, they're playing real good. They got a good defense. Our offense is not that good. We're not going into Denver in a mile high win that game. Buffalo, they need that win. They got to get into the playoffs. We're not gonna beat Buffalo. Not gonna sweep Buffalo. The Jets is the only win that we can get. It's the New York Jets. Jamari says, "Yeah, I just seen the Drake May news too. Yeah, Drake May just declared he's not going to compete. He's not playing the bowl game. So if you're a Patriots fan or if not a Patriots fan up here or whatnot, I'm telling you that's good news because a lot of mock drafts has the Patriots taking Drake May in the draft, and we're going to have a top 3 pick. Going to have a top 3 pick this year. So it's just real good news for Patriots fans and just for Drake May. I like it. I like his game, man. I really do like his game, man. I do. Um, in terms of like this week against the Chiefs, like I'm gonna get into the matchup tomorrow and Wednesday, but this is not the same Kansas City Chiefs team that we've seen in the past. It's really just Travis Kelce a buzz, or it's Patrick Mahomes making a big play a buzz. They have no playmaker. I do like Rasheed Rice out of SMU, but outside that, they don't have nobody. They really don't. And once I'm gonna break this game down a lot more tomorrow and Wednesday and the rest of the week. But I really think we got it. We're not gonna. I don't think we'll win the game, but I do think it'll be real competitive. I think the line right now is the Chiefs by 9. I think that might even come down because the Chiefs have not looked like the Super Bowl champion Chiefs this year. So that's a game like if the Chiefs come in there and the lollygag a little bit, Patriots can't upset the Chiefs. They can. I mean, who thought? I mean, Denver beat them earlier this year, and Denver's changed. I mean, they can be beat. This Chiefs team is not the Chiefs team in years past. And Bill Belichick has historically did a pretty good job on Patrick Mahomes. So it's gonna be a good game to see this week, this Sunday. I think we're playing on Fox this week. But man, this is not the same Chiefs team. It's not. And we definitely they can be beat. Now, can this Patriots team beat them? I don't see that happening, but they definitely can be beat. I really can see that. I know y'all seen college game day this week. Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft went on Saturday college game day for the Army Navy game. Kraft was talking. Belichick, excuse me, made some comments or whatnot. I think it's trending towards Bill Belichick coming back next year. I think now a few weeks ago I was like, oh, okay, it might be over. He might be gone, but I think it's trending right now. For Robert Kraft bringing Bill Belichick back, he's gonna have a top three, probably top five pick. He's gonna have a lot of cap space. The number haven't even really got out there yet. I think there's a good chance that and the thing that stood at me is Robert Kraft said that we have longevity. He loves longevity and chemistry at the coaching position, at the ownership position. You know, I'm in the front office. Bill Belichick has been the coach for the paper 24 years. Why not make it 25 years? I just think that he's starting to lay the framework or the footprint. Like he's starting to kind of say like Bobby Belichick's gonna be back. I know a few weeks ago, a lot of the media was saying that he probably won't be back, but I think Belichick comes back for at least another year, and he's up on the contract. I don't think Robert Kraft wants to get rid of Belichick. And keep in mind, Tom Brady isn't getting enshrined to the Patriots Hall of Fame next year. Don't you think Robert Kraft wants Bill Belichick to be there for that? Nobody's talking about that. He don't want Bill Belichick to be coming back as a visitor for another team. He don't want it. He wants Belichick to be the coach of the Patriots. Nobody's talking about that right now. So that's a really interesting storyline to keep your eye on. Jamari says, yeah, I'm saying, yeah, I agree. Billy's going to, yeah, I don't see him going nowhere. Not this off season. Now, we don't make the playoffs next year or do nothing next year, have another bad so I can see it, but I think Bill comes back next year. I just don't think he'll be picking the grocery. He won't be in the GM. He won't be bringing in players. I don't think that. I think we're going to bring it like a GM in or something like that. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. But yeah, back on the Patriots and Steelers game, man. I actually thought Pittsburgh was going to come out a lot better than what they did. I thought they'd be motivated for the way they played against the Cardinals, but the fact they came out flat, that Pittsburgh, Mike Tomlin led defense let Bailey Zappi drive the ball down the field like that. That was crazy. Ezekiel Elliott looking like prime Zeke Elliott from the Cowboys. Juju Smith-Schuster making catches. Like, man, I couldn't believe it. Now the interesting thing is going to be, is that win going to come back to haunt us? I hope not, because we're sitting at 2. So we got a little bit of wiggle room. I hope that win is not coming back to haunt us. Even if the Cardinals lose to San Francisco, we lose to Kansas City this week, I think we still be at 2 because of the strength of schedule. I think. Now, I'm not for sure. Don't quote me on that, but I think we'll still be at 2. And I think the Cardinals will win another game. They got the Bears. They got Seattle. They got 2 games that they possibly can win. I think they got to play Philly and San Fran too. So they got like 2 more winnable games. I think it's safe to say we're probably going to be picking number 2. I think we're probably going to be picking number 2 by the time draft get here. I think that's probably legitimate. Let's get to some Monday Night Football, man. 2 games tonight. We got the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers at the Giants, and we got the Tennessee Titans at the Miami Dolphins. My prediction, I'm gonna get y'all here soon. I'm gonna go with the Packers, 24-13, and I'm gonna go with the Tennessee. No, I'm gonna go with the Miami Dolphins. I think Dolphins on that time. I think I'll say I'm gonna say 29-16, something like that. Dolphins defense been playing better since they got Ramsey back. They got a couple of injured cornerbacks back. I think from that Green Bay game, Jordan Love is playing, man. I love Jordan Love. Big fan of him. Big fan of he's playing real good. I think Jordan Love is going to get going. I know Christian Watson is out. The Packers got a few injured. Aaron Jones is not playing. But I don't think Tommy DeVito is going to be able to beat Jordan Love and the Packers at home. If he does that, we'll be good in terms of Patriots, because there's one less team we got to worry about in terms of draft position. But I got Green Bay. Green Bay got a lot to play for. They're trying to make the playoffs. I actually think Green Bay getting the playoffs, they really can make some noise. So let me know what y'all think of Monday Night Football. Also, if y'all just checking in, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Follow me on IG. Follow me on Twitter. Also, Cash App is down there if you would like to support the stream. Like I said, the rest of the week I will be coming back. Start breaking down the Kansas City Chiefs tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. The rest of the week we'll be talking Chiefs and Patriots. Tonight, I just want to recap the Steelers because I didn't have a chance to come on last week. But Yeah, I think we got two decent. I don't think they're bad Monday Night Football. I think they're pretty good Monday Night Football games. I think Green Bay. I think the Dolphins got a better chance of blowing out the Titans than the Giants got. Than the Giants got a chance of no Titans got Dolphins got better the blowing out Tennessee than the Packers do the Giants. Giants are playing at home. They actually play pretty good at home. They defense got a pretty good. The Giants still have a pretty good defense. They love the blitz, but I just think Jordan Love and that Packers offense is going to be too much for them. Tyreek Hill, he might be the first wide receiver that earned the to win NFL MVP. And I think if he has another 100-yard game tonight, and the way he keep going, I don't know why people be single man covering Tyreek Hill. Like, wow, that means the fastest man in the league. He's probably the best wide receiver in the league. Like, they don't even the way Washington played him last week was crazy. How do you not double Tyreek Hill? How put a safety on the top? He make it look easy. And Tua gets that ball out so quick, you can't get no pressure on him. Time the pressure gets there, the ball is out. He gets to his backdrop, boom, he's releasing that ball. So Tua's playing good MVP level. He turned the ball over a little bit, but I think you'll live with that because he makes more big plays than he does the bad plays. Um, they just got a lot of speed on offense, man. Like the Patriots, that's a tough matchup for the Patriots, the Dolphins. They've had our number the past couple years. It was the Bills. We got over that hump a little bit this year, but I think the Dolphins are just they're fast, they're talented, like they're explosive. Dolphins are a tough team to stop, and if they get home field advantage in the AFC, I mean, they might go to that on Super Bowl. But I don't see no team that can really stop them. Maybe Baltimore, because Baltimore actually has a good defense. They can go right. They can move the ball with Miami. They can score with them. But there's really Buffalo too. I think Buffalo they kind of know how to beat Miami. They've kind of had their number. But other than that, I really think they can beat Kansas City. Kansas City keeps scoring offense. Their defense been struggling. But I think other than that, I think like the Dolphins, if they get home field advantage, you got to go to Miami to play. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be really tough, man. That heat, the way they got track stars on everybody. Like they got Devon Akane, Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, even most of the and then behind they got a good defense. I do want to see the DeAndre Hopkins and Jalen Ramsey matchup tonight. I think they've matched up a lot in the past. They've been in the same division for forever, so I do want to see that matchup. That's always fun to watch. But man, that the Dolphins they're a tough team. I don't know how you stop that offense. I really don't. But yeah, my Monday Night Football prediction, I got Green Bay 24, I think I said 24-19, 24-16, one of those. Green Bay win 24-16. And I got on the Miami Dolphins winning 29-13. I think they'll beat the Titans by a couple of touchdowns. Mike Vrabel led team. They will play tough. They're going to play hard. But I just don't think they're going to have the horse on defense to stop that big time Miami Dolphins offense. I can't see it, man. Don't see them stopping the offense. What are y'all Monday Night Football predictions for tonight? We got some football on Saturday too. So I think the Colts and the Steelers play. I think Denver. I want to say that Denver and Detroit. I think I got to look at my schedule. But you got like three. You got three games this Saturday. So football starts this week. Well, on Thursday, you got the Chargers and the Raiders, and then you got three games on Saturday and then the Sunday game. So the season's almost over. After this week, there's only three more games left. For us Patriots fan, we don't, the storm is almost over for us. This bad season is almost over. But after that, there's only three more games. After we lose to the Chiefs Sunday, you got Denver, you got Buffalo, and the Jets. No more season's gone. So I mean, it's gonna be a sad time, but you got coaching fires that happen after the season called Black Monday. And I mean, I just think like it's gonna be like I think this offseason will be pretty fast too. I think we're looking at a pretty fast offseason, especially if you're a Patriots fan, because there's a lot of a lot of stuff that has to happen. Like who's gonna be the head coach if Bills goes? Are you gonna draft a quarterback? Personnel, you got free agency, you got draft, combine. You know, it's gonna be a very interesting free agency this offseason. Very interesting offseason. But yeah, man, I just wanted to hop on tonight and talk a little about the Monday Night Football matches and a quick recap of the Patriots and the Steelers. Didn't have a chance to get on last end of last week. Like I said, it was a good win for us, but I'm not happy about the win. I rather have the draft pick, But we didn't. I mean, we had a chance. We got a little wiggle room. We won the game. We had some room to win the game, so it really didn't hurt us. So that's good, man. So we'll be right back at it this week against the Chiefs. But that's gonna be it for tonight. I will be back tomorrow night talking Chiefs and Patriots. I appreciate all y'all joining me for the night. Make sure y'all enjoy the rest of your night. Monday night football, man. Grab some to eat, watch the game. You got Dolphins, Titans. You got the Giants and the Packers. Two pretty decent games. So let's see what happens, man. But make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I will be talking Chiefs and the Patriots. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.